Aloha, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my full leg day workout and updating you on what my fitness journey is and just showing you guys my starting point and what I want my end goal to be. Starting with my gym outfit, I always go to the gym with an oversized hoodie or a nice cute gym jacket for my butt curtain and my little potato sack. Because sometimes I feel self-cautious in the gym and I like to have that layer with me. When I start to feel self-cautious, I can cover up my butt or I can just like hide away my potato sack. So I never go to the gym without a hoodie or a cute gym jacket. So I can cover my butt with it when I'm doing certain exercises. And you're going to see towards the end of this video. So I'm starting at 165 and I am 5'4", and I want more muscle definition and I want to be stronger and prioritize mobility training as well, because the older you get, mobility is going to matter more than just looks, because if your knees buckle 3 times before you sit, that's going to be a problem. So if you're on your fitness journey as well, I 100% recommend working on mobility, strengthening your joints, and just your overall health, and not just what you look like in general. But yeah, this is my starting point. I definitely plan on losing about 10 to 15 pounds because that was where I was before. Life turned into X game mode. And yeah, I work 7 days a week. I work in an office Monday through Friday, and then I have a part-time job Saturday and Sunday. And it works for me because I've built my life around it. I've been doing this for almost a year now, like working 7 days a week. So I've kind of found my routine with it and just deal with it, right? But this is like this RDL into like a slight squat exercise that I saw someone doing. I decided to try it and it's been working great for me. You'll see that I do a lot of hip hinging exercises, and that's because I am very quad dominant. When I don't do hips hinging exercises, my glutes do not grow. Literally, they will not grow if I'm not doing hip hinging exercises. And I found that out earlier when I started working out, and I've been working out for about 5 years. So I've tried different things that I've noticed what works best for me and my body shape and genetically wise. So you want to do that as well if you're someone on your fitness journey, or if you're currently working out and something's not really working for you. Just experiment a little bit and try things that are specific to your body shape. But after I did that workout, I actually did about 3 sets of 15, which is technically like 30 reps, because I go into the RDL and then into the squat and count it as one, because it's like a superset. So you're technically doing 30 of that. After I got done with that workout in my little gym studio that they have, I came outside and you see I have my hoodie back on, and it gives me 4 coverage for my butt. Because again, if I'm doing like certain hip hinging exercises, I tend to feel self-conscious about my butt. Like just, it's just a bit odd. It's a me thing. But I tend to do about 20 reps of this kettlebell RDL. Sometimes I'll switch it up to a kettlebell swing, but I usually try to keep it at a kettlebell RDL. For my first 2 exercises, you'll see that they're lower weights because that's like my warm up or whatever, activating my glutes. And I do 3 sets of 20 before I move on to another exercise. And you do start to feel that burn around like closing in on 15 to 20, you're pushing to failure at that point. That's why I like doing really high reps exercises, because I feel like when I do high reps exercises, that's when I train more closer to failure than anything else. And at this point, this one is about to test my entire being of my existence, okay? Because I'm dancing at first because the pain has not hit yet. Okay. And you'll see like some of my gym angles might be a little odd to you guys, but it's because I would just prop my phone down or use a shorter, like, what's the thing you call? There you go. Maybe we can't. And I'm going to change accent in between because sometimes English does not want to work for me. The constant translation, my brain is going to glitch. Okay. So bear with me. But with this, I do 3 sets of 15. Back to talking about the tripod, my brain fumbling again. But I just prop my phone down or use a shorter tripod because I want people to be able to walk past freely and not like feel like they're interrupting or anything. That's why like I've always felt a little bit weird about recording in the gym because when you have like an actual tripod, people avoid you like kryptonite, which I completely understand. Like they don't want to be caught in a video. So I figure like propping my phone down somewhere where people can't really see it makes it a lot easier for them to just walk by without noticing, and they don't have to like apologize for walking through or anything because they don't even see it. That's how I feel more comfortable recording. And if I ever do take a tripod, I'll just let people know like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like I'll just move it if it's out of in your way or something. But at this point, my gym was very hot. And I do get hot in the hoodie sometimes, so I'll go into the dance studio, take it off for a bit, and then put it back on. But after I do the leg extension, I go into a Bulgarian split squat. Why I want to torture myself, I do not know. But the gains do show. Like it really does hit different when you do this superset. Okay. This is me trying to make sure this is still a decision that I want to pursue. And I ended up saying yes. Okay. Because, it is what it is. You got to put in the work, you got to get it done. So I pray to my Lord and Savior, let him know, like, hey, if this is how I meet you, welcome me with open arms. Okay. And then I proceed to do said workout that's making my brain blacked out. But that's besides the point. And at this point, you're going to struggle for balance. And that's how, like, it also works with stabilizing your core. Because that little back thingy you see right there, that's going to be moving. But this is one of my favorite ways to do Bulgarian split squat because I feel like it's just at that perfect angle for me. And it helps me like focus on stabilizing my core while I'm exercising. At that point, I was screaming inside and regretting all of my life choices that led me here. Like, why couldn't I just have fantastic genetics? Okay. Why couldn't I just be shredded for no reason? Look at me yarning because I'm tired. I work a lot. Okay. Wait, by the way, I just got a bunch of Red Bull to try for energy drink because I definitely have hit the point in my life where I cannot just rely on just my energy. Okay. Especially going to the gym because after working 7 days a week, it gets to you a bit. So my fridge is stacked with energy drink at the moment, and I'm going to start incorporating that into my daily routine, unfortunately, just to like get me going for the gym. So I'm probably just going to be doing that like 4 days a week. So at least it's not 7 days a week of drinking energy drinks. So I think I'll be fine. But at this point, you can see me fighting for my life. Yep, it does hurt like hell. Because once you start getting to that like 8 to 12 reps, it starts to burn. And I always try to hit between 10 to 12 when I'm doing that exercise. Again, I prop my phone down lower because I'm trying to make sure that it's not in people's way if it's a bigger tripod, but we'll figure that out later. I'm new to this. This is my first ever voiceover for YouTube. So please bear with me. Your girl is learning. We're going to grow together, okay? Thank you. But I love doing my boy account English. Land mind RDL. Landmine. If I don't pronounce some of these right, I am sorry. My English does not want to work sometimes, as you can hear. Every now and again, it goes in and it goes out. I cannot always translate properly. And there are certain words that I cannot pronounce together. I have to space it. So when you see me or when you hear me, just like pause. I am trying to slow down the words so it sounds like English and not like some made up shenanigans. But that's besides the point. Back to this workout. I love landmine RDLs. I usually start with just the 45 and I'll do 20 reps of that and then add 25 and do 15 reps. A lot of my exercises are going to be 15 to 20 reps. Sometimes I even go up to 30 because I've noticed from my body, higher reps works best for me. So I would 100% recommend with your fitness journey, experiment with different things, work with your genetics, work with your build and what your goals are and not just what everyone else is doing. Because the way I train might not work for you, might not work for the next person, but I know it works for my body type and for my own brain. Because I don't even like being on the treadmill because it makes me feel like I'm a hamster. So doing higher reps, just doing hypertrophy training, which is just higher reps exercises, well, doing higher reps when you exercise, makes it worth it for me. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am done with my workout and I go into my little gym locker room and take this nice little video. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I love